Hi, and welcome to the High Fiber Diet. I'm Kagi, and it is a beautiful Friday here in South Dakota. Um, Blue skies, sun streaming in. I figured why not get a recording out while I could. Yeah, let's just get into it. It's going to be nothing planned. I just have a bunch of stuff around me, and I'll talk about it as I come to it. Finished. I think I only have one item I finished. Let's see. Okay, my person's gonna be here tonight. Yay, I'm excited. Um, do you guys have a person and then a husband or wife or whatever? Y'all know I have a person and I have a Sarge, and Sarge is my best friend and my man. But my person is Lori, and she is in the States, and she is coming here for a visit. And she's going to be watching this later, so just know that you're in my heart always. So, finished objects. I finished my, I can't pronounce it, sweater from Knititude, and I'll put the name of it. And I absolutely adore it. I did it out of, it just blanked on the name. Yeah, I know it's Osprey, and you guys are shouting it, and I'll put it over here. But that wool, and yeah, I have other things on my brain. But I did do it long sleeve. It fits beautifully. Let's see if I can toss this on here. It is a 60-degree day outside, so I'm kind of came home from work, threw on some clothes, doing laundry, that kind of thing. But this just fits perfectly. Wear it with jeans, not with, a tunic and tights. But I love the way the neckline came out. Throw it on with a pair of dark jeans for work or gray jeans, and blue jeans for off work time. And I just love the way it came out. Oh, you must sit, must you? Yes, Cupid is right here. Let's see if I can get him in the shot in a second. I did make it long sleeve instead of the 3/4 that it called for. I have worn it once to work. I did 3 repeats on the bottom instead of 2. I really like the way it turned out, and the yarn that I had left is about 3/4 of a skein, and I'll be putting this into a hat. I love this color on me. So it's not one I wear all the time, but it is one of my favorite colors. So I'm very happy with this sweater. Let's see. What next? Next, we'll just go through bags as I grab them. This is my Anomalous Minds bag, my sloths, and I am currently using lump of coal with other sock yarns that are scraps to make up another square for my square swap. I owe 3 or 4 more that I have to get mailed out. And I am doing that with a size 6mm hook. And that's as far on that one as I have. Next bag. This is the bag that a swap partner made for me, and quilted by Jackie, and I have my socks in this. And I'm still working on my New York socks that I bought the yarn the first week I was here in South Dakota. Wow, I have the hiccups. South Dakota. And I have turned the heel have the leg done, and I'm aiming down to the foot. I did this while I was on a conference class for HR law. I just booked on this, and so it's great for training sessions and stuff like that. I used to be a huge sock knitter. I don't seem to be anymore. I seem to be more of a sweater knitter, but when I get my mojo or when I need something small to take along. The first class I had to take, though, was, I don't even know where the bag for that is. I had taken the green, that Noro yarn. I don't think I have it here. I could have grabbed it if I did. I don't. It's probably in the other room tucked away right now. But I was using the green needles that are the Licca needles, or Likey needles, or however you want to say it. It snapped in the middle. It just pulled out from the end like the old knit picks used to. And so I have to get some super glue and get that fixed. Hopefully, it was my size 7s on them. And the yarn's not heavy, and I'm only about yay much into the shawl, so it isn't like it's huge or whatever, but I'm not showing that today because I do need to replace the needles. I was not impressed that that was 30 minutes into the class, and it was an 8-hour class. Yeah. Okay. So the last thing I am knitting on, and this is in my round rabbit bag, that is the open pouch bag, and I have Chicken Lady fibers, and this is Oh My Itchy Bum, and I adore the colors on this. Hi, Spot. Are you going to come talk to me? And I have this with my short Licca blush, and I am doing up a hat pattern, and for the life of me I can't remember the name of it, but I know that Elizabeth Zimmerman had a pattern by it that was just like it, where you did a toe up hat, and then you continued to the top of the toe again, and then you folded them inside, and it starts with an M these days, the pattern. And who was doing it? Chevis from Chevis's Stuff, in her stuff room, the podcast. I was watching her, and she's just cranking out these hats, and I'm like, I could do that. So I started one, and I have it to almost to the point where I have enough stitches. I think I need 2 more increases, and then I can start going straight and just have mindless knitting. And I am loving the way this is coming out. I hope you can see it with all the bits and bobs of color. It's a little, just a little bit of happiness. So that's the small stuff I've been working on. And then remember last time I said I really wanted to do a rug sweater. Well, I decided to do a rug sweater, and I have separated for the sleeves, and I'm working down the body, and I've done all the color work, and now I need about that much more, just straight body. And my floats aren't that bad. Show the inside. They're not terrible. I did catch them. I do have some long ones here, but that's around my belly. I'm not worried about that, and I didn't want anything tight sucking in right here. I'm kind of self-conscious about that, so leave it a little bit fluffy. I did actually go up to a size 11 in needles, and I've just popped all these off, but I think it calls for a 9, and I did that up at the neckline, so it will definitely hold its shape up there. But I just didn't like the fabric that I was getting with the size 9 when it came to color work. So I went up to a 10, and then I didn't like that, so I ripped that out. And then I went up to a 10.5, and I'm doing these on my Chiagus, and I didn't like that. So since I'm just going in the round, I tried an 11 on one side, and I was able to slide. I think this is a 10 on this side, and I moved to an 11 on this side, and it's just chugging along. And I'm using my little kitty shaped stitch marker. Don't know if you can see that or not, but it's an adorable kitty shaped stitch marker, and I'm just trucking along on it. I've got, like I said, about 4 or 5 inches on the bottom, depending on the yarns. Everything here is Lamb's Pride by Brown Sheep, and the back is taller and longer than the front, and I am just loving the way these colors pop. And I think with a pair of leggings, this will be just fine. And if I want to go longer, I will. It just depends. It is very furry. I know I'm going to be wearing a long sleeve shirt underneath it, probably a mock neck or a turtleneck. And I have a gray one that will fit perfectly. And I'm going to do sleeves, probably full length sleeves. And I'll do the other color work, which is this bottom portion of color work here. Don't know if I'm going to do the orange spots on the sleeves or not. That just depends on how I feel. I'm loving it. And it's been a quick knit relatively. I think I started it a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. But only working on weekends, so yeah. Don't get a lot of time to knit during the week, so it is what it is. Okay, what else do I have here? Let's see, I got some gifts. I was sent my square for my square swap. This is from Tabitha. If you haven't watched Murder Knits, she is lovely. I'm not into true crime, but she is. The beginning part of her stuff is wonderful, but lately she's just been talkative, and she did this rainbow, and her daughter sent a picture that's up on my fridge, and then she also sent in the colorway Bunny Driftwood Farms Sunset Worsted Superwash Merino. And that is just lovely, and that soft pink, thank you so much. Love it. And oh shoot, I also got, and I tucked it away, I got a square from Liz, and I'll try and put a picture in here. It was adorable, and I love the corner to corner crochet that it is. So thank you, Liz, for yours also, and some lovely tea along with it, and a really cute stitch marker. Did I leave the stitch marker out here? I did. This one was from Liz, and it is an adorable scarf, progress keeper, and I love it. So thank you, thank you. And let's see, then I have acquisitions. Oh, you are being so cute and so fuzzy and just looking so cute. Yes, this is Cupid. He has grown up. Yeah. You gonna say hello? You gonna say hello? Oh, you got your motor going, don't you? Yeah. Okay. At work, we got in some true Navajo handmade rugs, and I bought 2 small ones. One is for Lori, of course, she'll get her pick, but these are made by G. Plummer out of Crown Point, New Mexico. They are called, this one is Granada Red, and this one is Certificate of Authenticity from the Nation of Navajo, and they are Navajo rug minis, and I find them absolutely adorable. So I got this, and to be used for me as a mug rug. I'll be using it on my table over here, and the weaving on this is just phenomenal. It has one loop to hang and the others are just tufted, but the feel of this is amazing. It's just, it was worth it. And if you don't know, I think most people that are watching this do know that I work at Crazy Horse, and it's a phenomenal place to work and a phenomenal story if you need to go out and look at it on the internet. But they do, they have a gift shop that is fully in support of Indigenous people. And the Navajo tribe is just one of many tribes that are represented there. And that these are handcrafted, hand done, hand woven, and authentic. I love them. And I bet this is the one Lori's gonna take, but we will see. They were worth it, and I wanted to give her a gift coming in. What else do I have? Ooh, is this what I have? Haha, here's the green. I lied. I did bring it out. So here is how far I've gotten. So it wasn't super long. Like I said, it wasn't huge. It's not huge, so about yay much, just like I said. And which one was it? That one just came straight out. So this is the triangular shawl by Noro, and I'm using Noro yarn, and I will get some super glue and get that fixed. I thought I had not brought it out, but I have. So other acquisitions, I ordered from Nelkin Designs, Laura Nelkin, I believe, is her name, yes. And I ordered some Mingle kits for bracelets, and I let her surprise me with colors. And I'm gonna let Lori again choose one, and I'll have one, and we will either knit or crochet a bracelet. So that was right off her Etsy site, Nelkin Designs. Then I ordered from Knitting McPurley. Now you have to remember, it's been about a month since I recorded, so it's been a little while. And Knitting McPurley had hat kits. I think she still does. And I ordered the Date Night colorway in the bulky to make a hat. And it came with stitch markers in a little tin that says Knitting McPurley. And these are just the light bulb stitch markers, if you can see that. And it came with a little bag that she gets, and she puts her little leather logo on there. And so while I was ordering, yes, I live near train tracks, you hear the motorcycles, you hear my windows are open, it's nice outside. I also ordered one of her necklaces. And this is a stitch marker necklace, and I forget the name of this one, but it was gorgeous, and I just had to. And this is the old type of necklaces that you used to put a pompadour in, which is a piece of wool with perfume on it. And I will actually use that with essential oils. But I love how chunky and fun this is. And it is filled, if I can open it without spilling it, it is filled, whoops, there's one that went down, with the octagon stitch markers that she has. And I will have to find that on the floor somewhere. I'll find it later. I just love it. And it is two-toned metal, so you have both the silver look and the gold look. And yay! I was so happy when I got that in. I was. And it seems like I have a ton, but like I said, it's been a month. The next thing I have is I ordered from Hobby. If you haven't ordered from Hobby, why not? I mean, I know I have a ton of yarn. Sometimes I want something fun. So I ordered a sweater's worth of this. I'm going to turn on this light back here. It is getting a little bit dark. I know the color will go a little bit, but this is an amazing burnt orange. And I ordered 5 skeins of it. It is organic wool, and it is, I believe, DK weight. And 251 yards for 50 grams, so actually it's probably fingering weight. That's okay. I also ordered the same quantity, I'm only going to pull out a couple, of this alpaca by Navia. This is Evergreen by Hobby. And this is Alpaca by Navia. And it is more of a cafe latte. And so to mix those together to make a sweater, that's going to definitely be a DK to worsted weight. I even thought of doing in the type of a ranunculus because I love the fit of that. I may do this, but without any upper stuff, just do it. So, or I might find a different lace panel, maybe do some leaves or something like that. But I already have leaves going on another one, and I'll show you that in a second. But I also bought, Hobby has their Advent, and I haven't opened this yet other than to just open it. This is box 2. Their Advent is the 4 Advent Sundays, so that starts November 28th and goes through Christmas, so the 4 Sundays leading up to Christmas, and then I go into the 12 days of Christmas, which lead to the Epiphany, and that's how I do Christmas. So the holiday season it is, and that will be done. I also got the squirrel stitch markers, and I've ordered 2 or 3 Advents that will be coming in. Yes, I'm spoiling myself, but I'm here alone. Why not? Maybe I won't be alone by Christmas. But if you haven't looked up Hobby, take a look at them. They are from overseas, and I have never had a bad shipment from them. I enjoy working with that company. Now on to my next sweater that I have been planning, and that is I talked about it last time, it's the feathers. And I'm trying to decide. I have decided that I am going to use this craft or that in the comfy worsted in their wood sprites colorway. I know you're not getting a true color on that, but it's gorgeous. It's creams with greens and browns and golds and just yummy. Well, I had this yarn that when I was in Michigan, I dyed up. And I think it would go perfect with this for the feathers. But then I also have this one from Tuscan Knits. And I'm not going to do all the other stuff. I just want the feathers. And I might do feathers on the sleeves as well. But I also have this of Way Out West in the Cabin Decay, which I think might go too. So I haven't decided. I really think I'm going to go with this. If I do go with this, I may use a touch of this mohair nylon acrylic from Hobby that I have to make the feathers stand out just a little bit. And that's a thought process that I'm still thinking on. I'm not done with my rug, so I haven't cast this on yet. I'm really leaning towards this one with the oranges and the browns and greens and golds. I think that will be really pretty here with this. So, and this is situated in my bag from Stitched by Jessalou. And because it's poo. Yep. Oh, and this one was Firefly by Fate's Thread. Forgot to say that. What else do I have? Oh, books. I ended up getting the Wilderness Knits books. And this book is the one that has, oh, what is the name of it? It has what I call the paw print. It's Fjord Folk, and I want to do the one that has the big collar. Let's see, round yoke, is that it? Yeah. I want to do the round yoke with the big collar and the paw prints. And that's by Linka Newman. And I want to do the hat too. And I want paw prints. And I think it's adorable. And the pictures in this are just beautiful. And we'll see how it goes. I also, I thought about the cardigan. But really these days I'm not wearing a whole ton of cardigans. I'm more wearing actual pullover sweaters. So I have that one. Big truck, UPS truck, not normal down our street. I also bought from the films of Harry Potter Knitting Magic. This includes patterns from Fantastic Beasts and from Hogwarts and beyond. I don't know how many patterns I'm going to make out of this. I love the idea of the Mischief Managed socks. I don't think I'm going to be knitting Mischief Managed socks. I do really like the Hogwarts House mitts, fingerless mitts. And so it has the house colors on a fingerless mitts. Those I would probably do. They have the Case of Creatures scarf, which has a whole ton of different creatures from the book. And so you've got the Phoenix, and you've got, let's see, it's from Newt. You've got a nest of Akamis, Merlaps, Mooncalves, Marmites, Adimiguys, the beautiful Thunderbird named Frank, Bowtruckles, Nifflers, Billywigs, Erumpents, all of that, and that's really cool. So I do absolutely adore Tina's cloche. Don't know if I could get away with wearing it, but I love it. Hubby always says that I look good in hats. I'm just not a huge hat wearer because I'm always warm. I do love the little dolls. And this is Hermione. I don't know if I'll make them or not. I've got some gnomes I need to make. I did purchase the fall gnome. I never got that made. I just didn't have time. I really want to make the Christmas gnome. I have that one purchased, but here's all three. Hermione, Ron, and Harry. And this is just the work in this. Now, if I had a Christmas tree, that needed a skirt, which you all know I have the wrought iron Christmas tree, so it doesn't really need a skirt. But the Christmas at Hogwarts tree skirt is absolutely gorgeous. And you've got Dobby socks, which is a garland. I do love Professor Trelawney's carpet bag also. But again, I'd have to line it, so I don't know if I'll knit it. But they've got hats, they've got the little purse here. That's the bag of, oh, the one that keeps going. I can't remember the name of it. But these hats that are in the, it has the, yeah, I can't think of the word, mascot for each house. There we go, that word. And so I'm excited. I'll see how much I get knit. Lately I've just been buying books because they look cute. So that's what I've been doing. Lots of stuff going on. I have my first 5 days off from work, and I'm looking forward to playing tourist. I haven't played tourist here in South Dakota all that much because I've been alone, and who wants to go places alone? We'll see how much Lori wants to go out, but I do have a trip to the mountain with her. So we're going to go up to the top of Crazy Horse. I went a few months ago, and I get a trip with a friend, and when Sarge comes out, we'll do that again, you know, even if we have to pay for it. He's going up. But as you notice, I only have one gnome out. It's not Christmas time yet. It will be Gnome City over here, and I have gnome areas elsewhere. I passed my 6 months at work, and everything seems to be going smoothly. I still have a job. And I'm getting the itchy feeling that Sarge might be out here soon, but we will see. The cats and I are loving our itty bitty little house, but it's also becoming a home. And you know, it takes time, and I moved in 3 days, 4 days before I went to work. And so unpacking boxes have still happened. And I now have sort of a guest room for a friend to come visit, and I have bought new dressers, so I have to put those together, and then I have new dressers in my bedroom, so I'm no longer living out of laundry baskets because I had gotten rid of my dressers in Michigan. So I need to get that done, and it's just little nitnoid things that just need to keep getting done. I didn't have a heater for almost the whole month of October. The heater, when I went to kick it on, the first snow that we had, I had no heat. So I contacted my landlord. He came over, tried to fix it, had to order a new one. It finally got put in last week. I now have a heater again. Thank God I have a ton of wool blankets and other things like that. Talking about wool blankets, I have 3 more I need to finish with all the other stuff I have going. But I know this is a shorter than normal episode. I haven't been doing a lot of cooking. I cook once a week and then eat for a week because there's only me, so no fun in that. I hope all of you are having happy stitches these days, and it's fall and sweater weather, and if you're on Instagram, look me up. I do post if I'm wearing a sweater or whatever, outfit of the day kind of thing. So until next time, check your checkbook before starting the high fiber diet. Bye-bye.